this is the last video that you will have for the class, so I want to tell you a little bit about what's coming up in the next week and a half to 2 weeks. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your PowerPoint presentation and you're going to record audio over the presentation, and I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. But if you click on this in week 8.1, and in the description right here, as you can see, the video that I have created showing you how to do this that you're watching right now will be here. But then you're going to, after you record it, you are going to submit your slideshow with the recording. And this is going to submit it to a discussion board because you're going to do peer reviews on it. This is due by December 4th, and during the next module that is due December 8th, I think, let me check here, December 8th, Sunday the 8th, you're going to do 2 peer reviews. Well, don't start your peer reviews yet, because what is going to happen is December 4th at 11:59, when your presentations are due, Canvas waits about 2 hours, and then they are going to automatically assign who you are to do the peer reviews for. This way I am not assigning them, and it's completely random who's you're going to look at and review. If you do not, and you'll see right here, if you do not turn your presentation in on time, you will not be able to do peer reviews. I am not going to manually assign peer reviews for you, so you will lose out on the points for that. Just submitting your presentation is worth 20 points. Then the peer reviews are each worth 15 points. So the peer reviews are due by the 8th. And then on the 8th, when we're done with the peer reviews, you can take a look at the peer reviews, make what changes you want. And while we're talking, I'm going to go back over here. You make the changes that you feel that you need to make. And then, this is the 8th. Then by the 11th, your final PowerPoint project is due. So the 8th is the peer reviews. If you have created an extra credit PowerPoint, it is due by the 8th. No late extra credit assignments are due. Now, allowed. I won't accept them. It's too close to the finals and grading time. I have also put in the practice exam, so if you want to, you can get started on that. As you notice here, it is not due until December 12th. Now, on Wednesday, December 11th, your final project is due. I put the practice exam here again so you can access it from any place. You need to tell me what your scores were on the practice exam. Then, if you would please, there is an online survey. What this is for, it is completely anonymous, and so I can't give any points because I don't know who's done it and who hasn't. But what it is it's for you to give me some feedback on the class. Can you make some suggestions? How were things handled? If there's any suggestions that you have for the future, I would greatly appreciate them. Be honest, and it's for my help, and it's also for students that take this class in the future. And then by Friday, December 13th at 11:59, your exam is due. So make sure that you get this done, because after that point, you will not be able to access anything. So that's what's coming up. And now let's show you how to record that audio, I'm sorry. Okay, let's talk about how to add audio, your voice over your presentation, so you can describe what is going on your presentation, because by now you should have just bullet points or very short writing. You should not have paragraphs, you should not have long sentences, because you don't want people reading your screen. So you want to be able to talk to them about what's going on. So what you're going to do is you're going to go over to the slideshow tab. And on that slideshow tab, straight down, you will see record the slideshow. And from this, we're going to record from the beginning. And you always want the slideshow and animation timings clicked, and you want the narration selected also, because what that is going to do is it is going to save your advancing your slides, and it's going to save your narrations. So when I click in start recording, it will start recording my voice too. But what I want to tell you is each time I want the slideshow to advance, whether I want an animation to go forward or a transition for it to change from one slide to the next, all I do is press enter, and it's setting its own timing there. So let's get started. Now I'm going to skip past some of the slides so that you don't have to listen to a 5-minute documentation here. So I just want to give you some ideas, okay? And I'm going to hit the highlights of this. My presentation is on the LA Dodgers. They are my favorite baseball team and always have been. I checked into the origins of the Dodgers organization, and it was formed in 1884. And some of the names, I don't understand why it would be Grooms Superboss. I didn't find anything on where that name came from, but that's what it was. They became the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1932. This is a picture of the Dodgers in 1913 and the original logo from the Brooklyn Dodgers. And I've got some information on some managers. And why do I like the Dodgers? I grew up in the Los Angeles area until I was 13 years old, and my dad used to take us to the Dodger games when they were still at the LA Coliseum. My first memory is being at a Dodgers game and eating a Dodgers dog. This ball in this picture, I had one exactly like it. We went to a Dodgers game and we were watching warm up, and Sandy Koufax was warming up, and he signed the ball, autographed the ball, slid it under the fence to me. And now a lot of you are going to ask, do I still have that ball? Because it'd probably be worth a fortune. Well, no. I caught my sons out in the street playing ball with it one day, and it was ruined. So I'm going to go on past some of these because there is one here I want to show you. The Dodgers Rally Granny. She became famous with the Dodgers in, I think it was 2017. This lady she really got rallies going with the Dodgers. And I want to show you this. As a matter of fact, I know this woman. She now lives in Clovis, and she's part of our bowling team.
A lifelong Dodgers fan really spiced things up at a game last month. What she did has made her a viral sensation. She even got the name Rally Granny, but until now, no one knew who she was and why she did what she did.
Sure is working. We got a great season going on this year. Now, KCON9's Peter Down tracked down Rally Granny tonight to talk to her. Hey, Peter.
Hey, guys. Betty True is a great-grandmother who has no problem speaking her mind or even raising her shirt. It's a moment at Dodger Stadium that has gone viral, with tens of thousands of people watching her on the video board. 85-year-old Betty True suddenly took everyone by surprise. In the flash of a brassiere, the Rally Granny was born.
Just because I wanted to.
The great-grandmother spoke with us via Skype near her home in Fort Mojave, Arizona. Though she says she has been a lifelong Dodger fan, the July 8th game against the Kansas City Royals was the first time she had ever been to Dodger Stadium. And it was during the 7th inning, with her team down 4-3 and all eyes on her, that True says she wanted to shake things up.
They were enjoying my dancing, so they egged me on and I provided for them. They're just lucky I was wearing a bra.
The Dodgers then came back to win the game.
Okay, well, that's part of
Rally Granny has since become a sensation, with fans and players considering her a good luck charm.
I will be going to more games if I can afford it. I'll have to do some more pole dancing to earn the money.
And anyone who thinks her behavior was not appropriate,
Some people in their comments said I would probably go to hell, but I said if I go to hell, it'll be for something worse than that.
what a hoot. The Dodgers have gone on 20-3 since True pulled up her shirt, so maybe she really is a good luck charm. And now there's even Rally Granny merchandise, guys.
Of course, rightfully so. Peter, thank you so much.
We're going to need her for the playoffs.
I think so, too. I think she's a good
Whatever
luck
she's
charm.
doing is working.
Right?
So clearly, go Granny.
Yeah, go Granny.
All the way to the...
Well, she's a real neat lady, and she's on our bowling team, as I said, and that's the end of my recording. Fun. Once you have recorded the slideshow, you can go back here and play it from the beginning. It's either on the left-hand side, far left side, where it says from the beginning, or you can go down here on the bottom right-hand side, and you see this sort of looks like a television, and you can play the slideshow there and test it to make sure that your audio is working. My presentation is on the LA Dodgers. They are my favorite baseball team, and I checked into the origins of the Dodgers organization. One thing you have to be careful of, and you see that I did this, don't advance a slide until you are done talking. If you do, you will cut off your audio. So, other than that, I'm going to let you go ahead and record it. Remember, once you have recorded it, you are going to submit it on the module 8.1. I've got this module here, 8.1, and this is where you are going to submit your presentation with the audio. Okay? Have fun.